Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening all. In here, I want to talk. This host believe that Indonesians should place limits on social media to prevent hate speech, especially considering the rising number of cases involving religious and ethnic discrimination. While the issues of hate speech and religious and ethnic discrimination are serious matters that need to be addressed, social media restrictions are not an appropriate or effective solution to address this issue. Social media restrictions are more likely to be restrictions on freedom of speech and opinion, which are fundamental human rights. Here are some reasons why social media restrictions to prevent hate speech are not ideal. Firstly, social media restrictions tend to be a form of censorship and information control that can suppress freedom of speech and expression. As a democratic country, Indonesia must nurture freedom of speech and provide space for open dialogue and tolerance. Social media restriction can lead to authoritarian rule and hinder the development of democracy. Second, social media restriction will not address the root cause of the problem of hate speech and religious and ethnic discrimination. This problem often stems from misunderstanding, fear, and inter-group tension. A more effective solution is tough education, intergroup dialogue, and awareness building on the importance of tolerance and respect for difference. The third, social media restriction can create a loophole for the delivery of incorrect or distorted information. When access to social media platform is restricted, people might seek unverified alternative source of information or be exposed to extreme narratives. This can exacerbate the problem by spreading more propaganda and narrow-mindedness. Fourth, social media restriction may negatively impact the economy and innovation in Indonesia. Many businesses, especially those based online, rely on social media to market their product and service. Social media restriction could hinder business growth and reduce opportunity for local entrepreneur and innovator to thrive. Fifth, social media restrictions are not practical to implement effectively. With the rapid development of technology, there are many ways for individuals to access social media content. Even if restrictions are imposed, such as restriction would require huge resources and may not be fully effective in preventing hate speech. Instead, the Indonesian government should focus on strengthening existing regulation and law enforcement to address hate speech and religious and ethnic discrimination on social media. This includes working with social media platforms to remove content that violates the rules, providing training to law enforcement officials to identify and prosecute perpetrators of hate speech, and improving public education on the importance of tolerance and respect for differences. With this holistic approach, Indonesia can tackle the problem of hate speech without having to sacrifice freedom of speech and innovation in the digital world. While the issues of hate speech and religious and ethnic discrimination demand urgent attention, imposing social media restriction is not the optimal solution to combat this challenge. Such restriction risk infringing upon fundamental human rights, particularly freedom of speech and expression. The Indonesian government must uphold democratic values by fostering open dialogue and tolerance rather than resorting to censorship. Additionally, social media restriction fail to address the underlying cause of hate speech and discrimination, such as misunderstanding and intergroup tension. A more effective approach involves strengthening exciting regulation, collaborating with social media platforms to remove harmful content, and promoting education and awareness on tolerance and respect. By adopting a holistic strategy, Indonesia can address hate speech while preserving freedom of speech and promoting innovation in digital sphere. Thank you.